Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at MATIC, a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. We are going to be going over some of the news on that as they have been growing substantially. Then we're also going to be taking a look at a price target. We're also going to be taking a look at the chart and some on-chain data as well, and so definitely make sure you stay until the end of the video. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button as it lets me know that you are enjoying this content. And if you're interested in signing up for a cryptocurrency platform, there is a link under the video to Linktree, which will provide the different cryptocurrency platforms that I currently use. And so if you're interested in signing up for those, you can definitely check them out down below. And as always, this is not financial advice, this is just my opinion, so please do your own research. And so let's get started here. Let's take a look at Polygon. And so as we can see here, MATIC is currently number 21 on CoinMarketCap with a price of $1.63 and a total market cap of $11 billion. And so I definitely think there's a lot of potential for MATIC going forward as this is growing substantially. I would not be surprised to see this with, say, maybe a $45 to $50 billion market cap over the next couple of months, trading around the same market cap of Polygon. So this is also another layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, which would put the price of MATIC right around $7. And so I'd like to take a look at a couple articles here on Polygon. And so here this is stating the growth of Polygon ecosystem is explosive. And so we can see here that Polygon may have humble beginnings, but it has now taken the crown as the most popular scaling solution within the Ethereum ecosystem. And so Polygon experienced exponential growth in 2021, and the number of teams using Polygon doubled every 2 months. And so that is some substantial growth for Polygon. And so there is about 3,000 decentralized applications that have been built on Polygon as of October, and so that compares within 30 decentralized applications of the same time last year. And so that grew from 30 applications to 3,000. So we will be taking a look at that growth here with the unique addresses at the end of this video. And so these metrics indicate that Polygon is increasingly utilized as a scaling solution within the Ethereum ecosystem. And so of the projects that have integrated Polygon, 62% of the such projects are only running on Polygon, whereas only 38% are running on both Ethereum and Polygon. And so since this was meant to be a side chain layer 2 solution for Ethereum, it was meant to run on both platforms. However, Polygon is kind of really starting to take over, and there is about 62% of the projects just running on that single platform alone. And so we can see that the pace of the team growth on Polygon is 2 times higher than that of Ethereum at a comparable time in history. And so a sign that the teams are increasingly relying on Polygon. This past month has been particularly a successful period for Polygon. Month-over-month usage growth reached 145% as of October, and 61% more teams are building on Polygon relative to the previous month. And so I've even noticed this myself. We're starting to see a lot of other applications building on Polygon, and it's really starting to take off. And so then we also have billion-dollar companies such as DraftKings that are partnering with Polygon to expand NFTs. And so the deal provides DraftKings Marketplace with a scalable, eco-friendly blockchain solution that enables added throughput and expanded capabilities. And so DraftKings has already hosted several exclusive NFT drops of iconic athletes, including Tom Brady and Wayne Gretzky, all of which sold out almost immediately. And then they also have an announcement here that they have stated that they are starting to work with Unstoppable Domains as well as a layer 2 scaling solution, which allows them to make our NFT domains free to claim and manage starting on November 15th. And I'd also like to take a look at Polygon's ecosystem here as well, as since they are growing substantially, they are working with OpenSea, one of the largest NFT marketplaces out there. And then there is Bloktopia, which is one of the largest metaverses that is becoming the new hot thing. And so this is built and backed by Polygon as well. And so I'm seeing a lot of applications and new cryptocurrencies starting to work with Polygon and being built on Polygon. And so this reminds me of Ethereum maybe 3 or 4 years ago when everything was being built on Ethereum. And so I'm seeing the same thing happen here with Polygon. And so I bought Ethereum under $200. And so I definitely think this could be a competitor to Ethereum in a few years. I think this is something that is very sustainable. It depends when Ethereum does launch that 2.0. And so say if that does come earlier, maybe Polygon will start losing some of those followers back to Ethereum. It's hard to say, but for right now, Polygon is really starting to explode. And so before we look at the chart and on-chain data, I would like to take a look at this article as well. And so this is stating that Bitwise is launching Polygon MATIC Fund, offering exposure to leading Ethereum scaling solution. And so the largest crypto index fund manager with $1.5 billion in assets under management today announced the launch of Bitwise Polygon MATIC Fund. The strategy seeks to give investors exposure to MATIC, the native crypto asset of the fast-growing Polygon platform. And so through a professionally managed investment vehicle. And so this is definitely something that's just pushing MATIC out to investors as well. And so let's take a look at the MATIC chart here. As we can see, this is still currently down substantially from all-time highs back in May, and so we're still down about 40% from the all-time highs. And so I definitely think this is a good opportunity for MATIC going forward, as I am seeing substantial growth on the platform. However, the cryptocurrency is not moving. I think that move is definitely coming. It's just going to be maybe a couple months yet. And so this may be a good buying opportunity for this cryptocurrency. And so let's also take a look at the Fibonacci here as well. As we can see, we are currently up against the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level at about $1.70. And so we have found support at the 0.382 level there at about $1.45. And so if we do break through $1.70, I think this thing will really start to take off. And so let's take a look at the on-chain data here for Polygon and Ethereum, and we will compare the two. On the left is Polygon and on the right is Ethereum. And so as we can see here, the transactions on Polygon is 993 million and the transactions on Ethereum is about 1.3 billion. And so they do have more transactions. However, Ethereum has been around much longer than Polygon, and so the transactions on Polygon is about 35.4 transactions per second, whereas Ethereum has about 14.3 transactions per second. So it's about 2.5 times faster than Ethereum. And so we can see that here just from the transactions over the last 14 days. And so just yesterday, the transactions on Polygon was about 3.5 million, and the transactions on Ethereum were about 1.25 million. And so it is substantially less than MATIC. And so let's also take a look at this as well. And I found this very interesting, as these are unique address charts. And so we can see here, Ethereum really started to take off back in 2017. We see a big spike in the addresses, and then it has continued to grow here. However, with MATIC here, we did not really see a spike until about June of this year. And so since then, we have seen a really big spike in MATIC. As we can see, the growth on MATIC has been substantial. And so I'd like to compare this to the chart as well. And so we can see that spike just about started happening at the beginning of June. And so if we go back to the chart here, we can see back at June here, right where the orange arrow is, we didn't really see a huge spike in the price of this. And so I think that is definitely something that is interesting to see. I thought that, as this really starts to get out there and more users, we'd start to see a price correlate with those addresses. And that's one thing we have not seen here. We have started to see this really kind of start to sell off. I mean, since then, the price has went from about $1.24 to $1.60, which is not a huge increase. And so I definitely think this is a project that will catch up with where it's at. It's really starting to take off. A lot of different projects are being launched on Polygon. And so I definitely think this is something to keep an eye on going forward. And so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on MATIC and where you think this is heading. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.